Mr. Cool by Roger Hargreaves. Poor Andy Robinson wasn't feeling well. He had been in bed for days and he had to stay in bed until he was better. "I'm bored," he huffed. "I wish I could go outside and play with my friends." Suddenly, a blue blur shot in through the window. It looped the loop around the light in the ceiling, and a small blue figure wearing a hat landed on the end of Andy's bed. "Cool," said Andy. "That's me, Mr. Cool," said Mr. Cool. "Cool," repeated Andy. "You look a bit bored," said Mr. Cool. "I thought we could go and have some fun." "I wish I could," said Andy, "but I'm not allowed out of bed." "I think we could make an exception just this once," said Mr. Cool, and he clicked his fingers. The next instant, Andy found himself sitting in the cockpit of a jet plane. "Why don't you take it out for a spin?" suggested Mr. Cool. "What? Can I really fly it?" asked Andy. "Sure you can," said Mr. Cool. "It's easy." So Andy flew the jet plane across the Pacific Ocean and back. "That was cool," cried Andy when they were back on the ground. "Thanks, Mr. Cool." "We haven't finished yet," said Mr. Cool, and he clicked his fingers again. Andy heard a crowd roar. He was at the soccer ground, but he wasn't sitting in the crowd. He was on the bench with the other players, and he was wearing the team colour. "Quick," said Mr. Cool, "the coach wants you to go on." "He wants me to play," said Andy in disbelief. "But they're the number one team." And you'll never guess what? Andy scored the winning goal. "Wow, that was so cool," said Andy. As Andy walked off the pitch, Mr. Cool clicked his fingers and whisked them away again. "To climb the tallest tree in the world," he clicked his fingers again, and before you could say Andy Robinson, they were standing on top of a mountain. "Where are we?" called Andy over the noise of the howling wind. "Mount Everest," said Mr. Cool. "How cool! What are we doing here?" shouted Andy. "Sledging," said Mr. Cool. "Let's go." Andy and Mr. Cool slid from the very top to the very bottom of Mount Everest. "That was the coolest thing ever," cried Andy. "It was more like the coldest," shouted Mr. Cool. Mr. Cool clicked his fingers for the final time that day. In an instant, Andy found himself back in his bedroom. "Thank you so much, Mr. Cool," said Andy. "That was amazing," laughed Mr. Cool. "Well, I'll be off," said Mr. Cool. "But there's one more thing, Andy. Have a look in the mirror." With this, Mr. Cool shot out through the window. Andy went into the bathroom and looked in the mirror. "Cool," said Andy when he saw himself. And why do you think he was so pleased? That's right, all his spots had gone. Andy was better. I wonder on which page did Andy get better? I hope you'll join me for another story.